welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. And tonight we have the Cyndaquils going up against the Unbridled Nightmares. These two teams both doing very well this season. You have the Cyndaquils 3-1, as well as the Nightmares being 3-1. So we'll have to see who can come out on top as 4-1, getting ever closer to the playoffs. Both, we're not sure who's going to make it, but we'll see who will. No damage done in the first turn of this battle. We'll see what happens this time as Frostlass uses Flip Turn. So it's going to switch out, doing a little bit of damage to the Durant. I think the Nightmares were afraid of that Steel against Ice matchup. And so we'll see as they send out their Zygarde. Zygarde definitely will have an upper hand here with its ground type moves. Here comes the Durant. And there it goes. It starts off with a poison gas. Interesting tactic. So it's going to poison the Zygarde now. That was an excellent move by the Cyndaquil. Zygarde going to take damage from that at the end of every turn. That was the best thing they could have done, as Zygarde going to try to attack here. Uses Thunder Punch. Interesting. And Thunder Punch is going to do a lot of damage. Durant takes a big hit. And there it goes. There goes the Draining Kits. That's going to be super effective against the Dragon-type Pokemon here. And oh my, it does a decent amount of damage. That was a smart move by the Durant. It heals up some of its HP again, as Zygarde is again afflicted by the poison. And here we go. Zygarde gonna go ahead and use a Round. Round is going to be resisted. May not be the best move to use here against the Durant. Yeah, barely does any damage, as Durant looking to retaliate here with a Hydro Cannon. My goodness, super effective water type move, and that does a lot of damage as well. The Cyndaquils all over this battle. Zygarde in the danger zone due to the poison, and it's going to be the first Pokemon down, it looks like, right here. Of course, Zygarde gets to attack while Durant has to recharge, but it's going to try and use a 2-turn Solar Beam, which is going to be resisted. That's the worst move it could possibly do right now, as it gets taken out by the poison. Doesn't even matter, won't even get to use that Solar Beam. Durant, excellent job taking out the Zygarde right there. And the Nightmares definitely need to change their strategy up a little bit here. Frostlass back onto the field. And here we go. It's going to go ahead and use the Sparkling Aria. See how much damage it can do with that. That does, oh my gosh, that does more than I expected. Durant pretty close to the danger zone right there, as it uses Magnet Rise, trying to avoid any ground type moves. Not sure Frostlass is going to use any, but we'll see what happens. And here we go. Frostlass now with Sleep Powder. It's avoided by the Durant. Durant gets another chance to attack. It's going to go ahead with a Mist. Mist's going to protect Durant and his team. As Frostlass has to turn things around for the Nightmares, uses Aura Sphere. Might not be a bad move to use, and it wasn't. Durant faints. Cyndaquils finally down to their second Pokemon. Good job by the Frostlass. Trying to even up this playing field right now, but it has to go up against a Ferrothorn. Again, a Steel-type Pokemon that Frostlass has to deal with. We'll see if it can. This time it uses Ice Fang. That's going to be a neutral hit, but the Iron Bards will do damage. It's got to watch out for that. Maybe avoid the physical moves. Here comes Ferrothorn, now with the Leaf Blade. And that, of course, oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't expect that much damage at all. My gosh. Frostlass below half its health after the Leaf Blade. That was a stab attack, and it makes a terrible choice by using Energy Ball. Not very effective, as Ferrothorn shakes that off, and it's going to attack again with an Overheat. That's going to be super effective. It doesn't want to see fire type moves, but it will use it as Frostlass goes down. Their special attack is going to fall right there, but the Nightmares are already down to their last Pokemon. It's 2 Pokemon versus 1 in the Cyndaquil's favor. Here comes the Weezing. Weezing up against Ferrothorn. If Weezing uses a fire type move, that would definitely help out the Nightmares, but it chooses to use Rock Blast, which is not very effective. No matter how many times it hits, that's just not going to do a lot of damage. Does hit 4 times. But still Ferrothorn taking it with ease. Here comes a Meteor Beam. As Ferrothorn is filled with space power, whatever that means. What is space power? Cosmic rays, I guess. Here comes the Weezing again with the hold back. Another bad move choice from the Nightmares. They've got to go back to their coaching staff and figure out what they need to tell their team, because this whole battle has not worked out very well for them at all. Here comes the Weezing again, this time with the Stone Edge. Again, a resisted move. They're chipping away at the Ferrothorn, but you have to wonder, with one Pokemon left on their team, why not go for something more? It was the Mystical Fire. The Mystical Fire doing a decent amount of damage. Weezing still in the green though, but its special attack has fallen. That's something they may need to worry about. There we go, Weezing again with the Thunder Wave. Interesting. That will paralyze the Ferrothorn. That could work in their favor if it can't move. Breaks through the paralysis this time. And it's going to use Land's Wrath. Does Weezing not have Levitate? I guess it doesn't, so that's a super effective move. And Weezing, oh my goodness, only has about a third of its health left. Here comes the Weezing with the Sucker Punch. That fails against Metronome, and Ferrothorn is finally fully paralyzed. Nightmares will get another chance. There we go, Nightmares with the Healing Wish. That's gonna fail. That would have taken out the Weezing if there was another Pokemon on the team. Unfortunately, there isn't, so Weezing can't bail out of this battle. Here we go, there goes a Future Sight. That's again gonna be resisted by the Ferrothorn, but it will hit in the future. Ferrothorn is paralyzed again, so Future Sight may not have been a bad choice, as it will be a free move in the future. First Impression's gonna fail though, and another paralysis. Was that 3 turns in a row? Oh my goodness. How has that worked out in the Nightmare's favor? There goes the Weezing again using Sing. That fails, but Ferrothorn is paralyzed again. How many times will it happen? There goes the Future Sight, barely doing any damage, but Ferrothorn below half its health now. My gosh, was that 4 turns in a row? I think it was. Weezing trying to attack again. It's gonna go ahead with a Swallow. Of course, you didn't stockpile anything. That doesn't work. And it breaks through the paralysis finally. There goes the Crush Claw. And that does a decent amount of damage as Weezing's in the danger zone with his defense dropping. Not what the Nightmares want to see. They're gonna have to heal Weezing if they want to win this battle. There goes Weezing again with an Electro Web. Electro Web doing some damage. Not very effective though. And Ferrothorn breaks through paralysis once again with a Hurricane. And that does it. Weezing can't withstand the winds and it fails. Nightmares lose against the Cyndaquils, which go up 4-1.